time with a short video because I just want to let you know where I am with my application. A lot of people on Instagram ask me, so where are you now in the process? Well, as you know, or maybe not know, I went to Australia and New Zealand for about 7 months and I did some of my work there. And yeah, I wanted to share with you guys and like future au pairs, or maybe au pairs who are in the same process as me, or au pairs who are in the States and know like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, girl. Yeah, so I just wanted to make a short video about what you have to do before you can start the matching process with your host family. There's a few things you need before you can even go to the States or even go into matching with your host family, which is a copy of your passport, a copy of your driver's license, a medical form, psychological tests, and that's at the interview, an interview in English at the office of your organization, and you need a criminal record check. Those are the few things that you really need. Of course, you also need references, 3 in total. You have to have 2 childcare references, and you can have, if you want to, a character reference. I chose to do 2 childcare ones and 1 character because I think a character reference is also very, very handy for the host family to see what kind of person they take into their homes. And a childcare reference, of course, is also very interesting because that's about how you provide childcare to other children. And yeah, I think the combination of the 3, for me, it would be like a good thing because it gives a broader view of me and how I take care of children and about my character. Your online file is very important because that's one of the first things your family sees. Actually, it's the biggest thing your family sees because before you have any contact with them through Skype or whatsoever, they read your online file. Your online file is pretty huge. Yes, it takes a lot of time and effort. I think it took me about 2-3 weeks to put everything together, and you know, you do your spelling checks and you reread it, you rewrite it. So what you need is your personal information, your contact details because they want to call you if they think you're fitting in their family. You need to tell them which program you are, so Extraordinaire, or Just a Pair in America, or Educare. There are 3 programs with the organization Au Pair in America where I'm going with. I chose Extraordinaire Au Pair, and you can hear everything about my decision in my previous vlog. Yeah, I will push a link if you want to. If you are doing the Extraordinaire program, as like I do, you have to provide more information about your educations, the universities you went to, the extra like courses you took, where you got a lot of information about children, and also your experience with working with children, because you have to have 2 years of experience at least with the Extraordinaire program. You also need to put on your hobbies and interests, which is fun because I think it's very important that people know who you are, what are your interests, what do you like, and just be honest with this, guys, because you have to fit into a family. If you love making music, for example, and they don't like music in their home, you could not play your guitar, for example, or your piano, or you could not sing. For me, it's very important that I can express myself through music, and I'm a very bubbly, happy, hyperactive person, and it's important for me that they know that I am like that I am like this. So see, I'm hyper. That I'm like this, and that I want to be like that, and that I hope that they accept me for who I am. I think it's important if you both have that, and then you click on certain levels or different, you know, hobbies and interests. It's fun. I think it's important, a very important point. You also have to put on your driver experience. How long do you have your driver's license? How often do you drive your car? Do you have an own car, for example? All kinds of stuff. So I think it's important also for your video to show a little bit of your driver's experience. So like a shot of 2 or 3 seconds that you're in the car driving around. I'm going to do that, but I will tell you that later because I'm going to make a vlog about my video later on, soon, because I have my interview the 7th of June. Excited. You also have to tell more about your education. In your most recent education, you have to upload a copy, and you have to translate your copy if it's not in English. For me, it was in Dutch, so I have to translate it in English. Fun times. And you have to have your childcare experience. There's a whole big area with childcare experience. So everything you do with children, sport camps, taking care of your nephew and niece, everything. you have to put in the file. It's a lot of work. And you also have like a little page where you can fill in experience with different, like, you know, different areas, not with children. So for me it would be elderly care. Maybe you were a waitress or a bartender or a gardener, or maybe you were, I don't know, a race car driver. Who knows, right? And besides that, you have to tell about all your medical information. So did you have a surgery? Did you have smallpox? Did you stub your toe? Seriously, if you read it, for me it was like, seriously, but it's America, guys. They want to know everything. Your whole life opens up. You don't have a choice. They just want to know everything, and that's alright, you know? It's fine with me. I have nothing to hide. My criminal check was okay. So I'm okay with it, but I get that some people are like, whoa, that's very private information, and it is, but it's important, I guess. Yeah. And they want to know, the last question of the online file is that they want to know if you've been to the States before with a pair in America or with an au pair agency. In my case, it's not the case. So I never went to a pair program somewhere in the world, or this is the first time I'm gonna do that. I've been to the States before, but just for vacation, and that was awesome. In my opinion, the most important part is the host family letter and the video, because this is what they read first. I'm gonna post my video also on this YouTube channel, so just stay tuned. That's gonna be the next one, I guess. And there's also a separate section where you have to upload all your documents and files. So a copy of your criminal record check, a copy of your passport, a copy of your driver's license, a copy of your medical file filled in by you and your doctor. The bill of the criminal record check has to be on it. A fee sheet where you have like to give a signature that you agree with paying the fees when you were placed in a host family and stuff like that. Your diploma and like translations of every document, as in Dutch for example. It has to be translated in English because the family wants to read it. And 3 references, as I already told you. And then you can also put on your tuberculosis test, which is also in your medical file. But I'm gonna, like, if I have positive results, I just got my, look. I just got it. I just went to that. You have to do a tuberculosis test, I didn't tell you before. But it's part of your medical file, and you have to have it because if you go to college in the States, they want to know if you're infected with tuberculosis. I didn't know what tuberculosis was before, but it's a disease in your organs apparently, and mostly in the lungs. And in the Netherlands, the chances are very small that you have tuberculosis. Yeah, so that's what you need, and that's everything you need before you're taking your interview. So the whole online application, all your files, all your childcare experience, your diplomas, translations, medical part, everything, psychological check, everything has to be done before your interview. And that's where they check your whole file, and they talk with you in English, they check your English level, and if that's alright, they check it all again. And then you are accepted for the program, I guess, and then the matching process starts. So yeah, that was it. I hope the video was a bit shorter because I tried to make them shorter. I think the last one was a bit too much. But I hope you guys liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Otherwise, don't give me a thumbs down. I'm really trying here. Yeah, so, well, I hope to see you soon, guys. And take care and stay tuned.